I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Miss Sweeney.
Thank you, Brenda.
For that lovely pledge that we do every week.
Yep.
Um,
Appreciate it.
yeah. I hope you like that video in honor of our guest tonight, Rich. That was a fun one to make. Oh,
Lots of ducks.
yeah.
Lots of ducks.
Thanks to Rich. There's ducks everywhere.
Yep.
Come
on, baby, do something.
I know. Can you move?
Yeah. Hi, how's it going? Yeah. Lauren knows.
Lauren knows.
Luch.
That's baby Luch.
Yep.
So anyway, hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
I hope you're having a lovely evening. We had a lovely evening last night at Dive Bar Monday in Norwood. There was one in
I think it was in Worcester.
Yeah. That had great turnout, and I heard they had a blast. So that's so great.
Yeah, I like the fact that people are talking like more of them are going to pop up in
Leominster.
Thank you, Lauren. Leominster? Okay. So yeah, I don't know that area. I don't know the.
That's so far. I know. It's like, where's that? Yeah, so that's great. So I'm hearing some about in like New Bedford.
Yep.
Maybe Raynham. So it's great. Yeah. Oh, and these cool, we got these cool bracelets that say free Karen Reed Dive Bar Pizza Night.
Yep.
So you can buy these for $5. I guess you could contact Kurt, or we can contact Kurt for you.
Yeah, exactly. Let us know.
Yeah.
He has a whole bunch of them. So they come out great. People donated last night and threw $5 in, and majority of the proceeds went to Karen's Defense Fund. So it's a win-win situation, going out to Dive Bar and having a lot of laughs and hanging out with some people and
people. I know,
yeah,
Cat's ready to jump.
She do it.
Oh, she did it. Yeah, and thank you, because we also got a donation from Monday night Dive Bar Pizza. So thank you, $33 from that group, and we really appreciate it. Also, we got $10 from Cheryl Green, which says R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. We missed you last night too, Cheryl. You were there on occasion. So we're having our first Dive Bar New Bedford, February 3rd. Tracy P. Well done.
Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah. Promote that. Where's it at? Well, let us all know.
Yeah.
That'll be great. That's the thing though. It's like trying to get, everybody needs one near their house, because it's, getting home is, it's we get done late.
Yeah, we're far away.
Yeah,
actually, we're far away from everything, so it doesn't matter which one we go to. So, but yeah, speaking of John O'Keefe, which is why we're all here, I hope everyone's supporting Jess and her 24-hour standout. Or I've seen it on one of the lives, Tom's live, and it looks like it's going really well. It looks like Jess did a really good job, and it looks like it's peaceful so far, and we're getting a lot of support there. So yeah.
And it's cold.
Yeah.
So give them all the credit. So
and it's gonna snow later.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna snow a ton, but
no.
Still, I wouldn't want to be.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fantastic. But yeah, speaking of Dive Bar, I wanted to show. So this was the group from last night.
Your mouth.
Sorry, I'm not getting monetized and shit. Yeah, so this is last. That's fantastic.
I love how everyone just cracked up
Yeah.
afterwards. Like, this is just so silly.
Yeah.
That was
That
awesome.
was great.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very
good
fun.
good crowd.
Yeah.
You know, we had just a ton of laughs. I walked out of there, my stomach was hurting from just
Mhm.
laughing so hard. So the conversations and the the friendships and the laugh is well worth it. So and again, it looks like they had a great turnout in Leominster at that other one last night too. So I'm sure they the laughter will continue on over there. So I love it. Good job. Well done.
We have to do the baklava review.
Oh shit, we will.
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
gotta
do
put
that.
that. I have to let the dog in. I'll be right back.
So we do have Monday dive bars. Kurt's mother-in-law and makes baklava, and it's absolutely amazing. For those who've been there and have had it, it's absolutely incredible. So we brought some home, so we wanted to share.
It's not just incredible, it's the best
Yeah,
best
there's nothing
baklava
like-
I've ever had. It's really, really good. So we thought we'd
yeah, we're gonna have a piece on.
gonna have a piece and let you guys experience what we, kind of
You
experience.
can watch the joy.
Yeah, because it's like every single bite, it just gets better and better. It's just perfectly made. So if you want some baklava that's like really yummy, go to Norwood.
Yeah, I still don't know what the hell is in baklava.
You don't need to
and
know.
I don't even want to know. I just I appreciate the fact that it's there every week. It's so good.
Mm.
Look at
It's so good. It's the right amount of flaky, the right amount of moist. I know people hate that word.
I love that word, moist.
My mother does too. It's weird.
Yeah,
Ma,
no,
don't say moist.
but yeah, the baklava is worth the trip alone.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But
Are we frozen?
no, we just
Oh,
there we go.
we're just behind.
5 stars, delicious, the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So
It really is.
yeah, so I got to meet Kurt's mother-in-law when we picked up the baklava yesterday before the bar,
So jealous.
and
I'm like, wait, you met her?
yeah,
I'm like,
I
you
was
were-
I walked in. I was like meeting like a celebrity
Yeah.
status. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, so you make the baklava? She's like, yeah. So I wanted to, she's not clearly. I think she's not a hugger, and I am. So, but I got that vibe. I was like, oh, we're not hugging, but the thought's there. I want to show some love.
Yeah, you got to show some love for this amazing
Yeah,
gift.
I'm gonna save mine for a little bit. So what else? So yeah, Monday night dive bar. Tomorrow night we are doing 6:30. We're gonna replay the vigil from last year. So tomorrow night at 6:30. It's literally I think it's like 16 minutes long, the whole entire thing. So
Yeah.
we're not actually gonna go on, and we're not gonna be live ourselves.
We'll
We're
just play
gonna
it.
play that and let everybody digest it and sit in your thoughts, and remember why we're all here for the death of a Boston police officer and why we continue to fight for justice. So yeah, so it'll be good. I think a lot of the video submissions that we got last year were
Awesome.
really good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really heartfelt. It was really strange kind of scripting that out because
Yeah.
I didn't, I'm not super.
You did great. It's really
Yeah,
good.
I'm
It's a
not-
really good vigil.
I'm not super religious by any stretch of the means, but I wrote a prayer and all that because it means a lot,
Yeah.
and
It means a lot to Karen. Karen's very religious.
Correct, yep,
and so was John. So,
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's what it's about. So,
Yeah. So tomorrow night, pop in, check it out. I mean, it will be out there for everybody to watch at your convenience. But I just wanted to make sure that we played it again on the anniversary of his passing. So, it's be a sad day, but it's a day to remember, and it's a day to kind of digest and reflect on why we're all here and why we continue to do what we do. So, then you look at all the shit that we're all going through at this point, with everything, Rich, Whitey, Peter, obviously Karen, then all the other cases that are going on, Sandra just en route,
yep.
Enrique Delgado Garcia, it just keeps on going, and it's what's going on in the town of Canton and everything like that. So, we have to continue to fight, but we're all here for the same reason. And, we just got to keep focused.
Yeah, we need to take a little better care of the movement. I think there's a lot of, it just seems like there's a lot, not negativity, but it just seems like a lot of distance is, and maybe that's good. I don't know, but I'm here. A lot of people are coming to me saying things. So it's just becoming a little concerning. So just like, that's the movement's the only thing we can control. Like no one can tell us how to act. No one can, we created this movement. We set the tone for the movement. We are who we want to be through the movement. And I think we've done great the past, year and a half, as far as, like showing that respect when cameras are around, or like if people come at you, we all know how to act. We should all know how to act by now, I think is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
And we all should know how to treat each other. So yeah, I just think it's the only thing that's ours. So we really need to take care of it. It's a thing. It's a living thing. That's all my 2 cents. What?
Yeah, police that chat there.
Oh.
It's all good. I think Mary's a little overzealous about some things. You guys are about justice for John and Kara. Why are you streaming Rich and not?
Because Tom's streaming.
Right. Because there's other channels that do other things there.
Tom knows, we know what Tom does, and we don't let him. I mean, we don't step on his toes. We would never.
Right.
Tom's been doing this. He was the first one out there with the camera. There's some respect there.
Yep. Yep. Tim says, Tom has his own channel. Exactly. And there's other channels that will be on tonight or that are already on tonight, and we all do our own thing.
Exactly.
So, Mary.
Whatever. You can go watch
You can say-
PPU.
go right
Been
ahead.
live all day
Yep.
long, 8 to 8.
Yep. They've been out there all day. So, anyway, respectfully, we move forward.
Yeah.
So, I did want to show this real quick too. This is basically in light of Dive Bar Monday. So, Kurt says it's the Hey Now video every week. Now, this is a different thing. With the Hey Now that I just played was just from last night, so we had to play that one. But this one video here actually stemmed the actual Hey Now for tonight. So check this out.
Driving through Canton. Look who I'm next to. Jim Ferris is rude. Jim Ferris is rude.
So that prompted this.
Hey now! Jim Ferris is rude! Free Karen Reed! Hey now! Free Karen Reed, baby!
So that's this week's submission of Hey Now. So
I can see, I'm like, all right, now stand there
yeah,
and say this.
yeah.
And then,
Well, I guess since that happened, he's been nonstop. Like Jim Ferris is rude.
No
like,
way.
Oh yeah, that's what
he
Kurt- that's what
started
Kurt
it.
was saying.
He
Yep.
started the thing.
So Kurt's either a bad influence or a good
Yeah.
influence. I'm not
That's
sure.
Kurt's nephew, by the way.
Yep. So fantastic. I love it. I love it. So I wanted to share that. Dive by Monday. Let's see. So we have Rich tonight, and next week we have Auntie Deb's going to join us. So we're going to see what's going on with that. This one.
Don't
no?
do that.
Okay. So we're going to have Auntie Deb on. First time that he's been on here to hang out and talk. So we get a lot of questions. And I've only actually met him like one time
Yeah.
in person.
Yeah, I
but-
haven't spent much time with him.
Yeah,
it should
so it'll be
interesting. Get to know each other a little.
yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Last week, thank you. I got a lot of feedback from last week's show that Jen Benredy was on, talking about her husband, Dave. Yeah, I got a lot of questions this week and a lot of interest in it. So, and a lot of you contributed to his fund. So thank you so much. I know they thank you. But they're going to be on again, probably not next week, but the week after.
Yep.
We just haven't nailed it down yet, but we have so much more information to share with you guys too. So his court date is March 10th at the Moakley building. So if anyone's around that day, I'll be there to support Dave and, you know, do our thing
Mhm.
with our creative signs and get a little attention to the charges he's facing and what his family's going through. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the interest.
Yeah, it's really an interesting story. The more I read about it and hear about it, it's really it's just another level of corruption. It's just people, you know, these people just abusing their power and, you know, looking out for the wrong people. They're looking out for their buddies, and it's not the way this shit should work.
No,
at
they
all.
just don't care about the people.
Yep.
You know, we're nothing to them.
Yep.
Nothing.
So it's a shame.
Yep.
Let's see. So we have this here, this wanted poster. These guys here, the bad news around town in Canton. So please proceed with caution. Rich, our guest tonight, he's had all of his charges dismissed. So we'll get into that here briefly when we have him on. Whitey has his court date on Thursday. I believe it's at 10 o'clock. So we'll be there probably 9-ish and get things going. But he's there for a alleged A and B on a public employee, meaning Chrissy. And then we got the following week, we have Peter Murphy also has a hearing on February 6th in Stoughton as well for trespassing for parking on a church parking lot. You know, forgive us our trespasses. You know,
Forgive those who
yeah,
trespass
right,
against us.
exactly. But you know what? We're taking it to court. So yeah, it's absolutely unbelievable. So you know, Whitey has Thursday. Karen's court date is on Friday. So it's a busy week, couple weeks. We got a lot of stuff going on. So you know, get your calendars ready, and you know, we're gonna hit the ground running. Next thing you know, it's gonna be April 1st, and we're gonna be back out there doing what we do. So
Just real quick,
Yeah.
Mary seems to be her panties in a bunch. I sent Jessica the link to our show before the show even started. So if she would like to join us at any time, she can. That's how things work around here. So settle down.
yeah, he's doing a moment of silence at 7:30. Oh, that's what he's doing on his show.
Well,
Yeah,
should we have two people
Yeah,
competing?
right.
I don't know.
Yep.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, we've done our part. So thanks for the
Have a nice day, Mary.
concern.
Yep, Mary called Tom. You're watching the wrong channel, apparently. You know more about that one than this one. So
Whatever.
anyway, so
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the donation for a dinner with Alan Jackson. There's that thing going on. I have it. I think I can share the video that Micah Dots put out today. It's really good. So I really want to show it to you guys. So bear with me. Bear with me. Give me a second.
yeah, it does.
Anyway, talk about
Give
something
it,
else.
give
and I
it,
figured
give
we
it some
could-
time. You gotta click on it or something.
There it is. It just takes time. Okay, I'm just going to share this and you guys can watch.
And oh, we started over. It's at the end.
Oh,
Hi, it's AJ. I wanted to take a quick second to thank all of the supporters who have given us so much energy
yeah.
and boosted our morale for so long in defense of Karen Read. Both Karen and I and the rest of the defense team could not do what we do on a daily basis if it weren't for you folks. And we want to take an opportunity to thank you in person, to have a unique opportunity to have a dinner with you, to have a conversation with you, to let you into to sort of behind the scenes of what it takes to build a defense like this, what it takes to continue along the track that we're continuing, to have that no quit attitude at all times. And I'll tell you a secret, it comes from you guys. So I'm looking very forward to meeting some of you in person, to sharing a nice, intimate dinner with you, to answering your questions, and really having a dialogue. But the main thing is to thank you for what you've done, what you continue to do. We couldn't be here if it weren't for you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. So on behalf of the entire Karen Read defense team, thank you so much. And I look forward to meeting you in person.
As Karen's team gears up for the retrial, Karen and Alan would love to take a moment to personally thank and break bread with a few supporters,
without whom this defense train could not keep running.
The financial and emotional generosity of so many strangers is testament to the goodness in our county and in our country amid such awesome corruption.
We're almost there, but Karen really needs our help, so please consider participating if you can. Click the link below for the chance to secure your seat at the table.
Please act now because the giveaway is closing very, very soon.
100% of your donation will go directly to support Karen's legal defense.
All of you have been nothing short of amazing, so thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
All right.
That was pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Richie did that. Good job.
So I guess so Nick Rocco's heading up this whole thing, and it's a $50 donation to get entered to win the dinner. The dinner, I believe, is going to be on February 7th, which is a Friday. 2 winners will be drawn, and each winner will be able to bring a guest. So I guess the wheel's going to be spun on February 2nd. So the winners will be chosen that day. Unlimited entries. Again, $50 a piece. So look on the Justice page. Look for Nick's post.
Just follow his instructions.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great that I want to get.
I know, right? I'm all over that. Imagine
Yeah, that'd be cool.
getting in his brain for the night.
Yeah,
Like,
I got a lot of questions.
I'd either just sit there silent in awe
Yeah.
or I wouldn't shut up. So, yeah, I'm definitely putting some cash towards that.
It looks like Karen. Looks like that video was Karen's idea. So she reached out to Microdot to say, "Hey, can you throw this video
That's
together?"
awesome.
So thanks, Sherry D. Yeah, that's fantastic. I think that meeting that team is I mean, I've walked by Jackson and United. I've never met them.
I've never had like a
that.
conversation with them.
So in order to be able to sit down and actually, again, pick their brain and just
Yeah.
shoot the shit and have a beverage, and just talk, it'd be amazing. So, everybody should look into doing that if you're interested. But all the 100% of the donations go to Karen's defense. So, the long road ahead.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got. So we got some standouts coming up. We have, if you want to pull up the thing
Yeah.
again. So we got, go down. Nope. Wait a minute. Sorry, my bad. No, go down.
Oh, all right.
Well, Sandra.
Oh, okay.
So Sandra's got one. Mizzy has this organized for this weekend at
Oops,
1
sorry.
o'clock. No, that went by super quick, but
I'm sorry.
sorry, that was me. That
Okay.
was my videos too.
Well, I can also like play it again.
It's true.
Like,
But the 4-year anniversary is the first. It's at the Canton Police Department from 1 to 3 this Saturday, and then the February 4th is Farwell's actual first hearing at 10:45 in Boston at the Uncle Joe's house. So, ironically, that day of Farwell's hearing is the day that Sandra was unalived. So
it's messed up how some of these dates fall on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, crazy.
Let's see. Next one. Oh, so just shout out to real quick to Mizzy too. Check out her channel. You know, she's doing great things. I can't say enough about how great she's doing, what she's doing, and how powerful she is and how passionate she is about this cause. So go sign up for her Facebook page and YouTube channel and the whole 9 yards. Let's see. The next one we got is Just on Route. Actually, yesterday would have been Just on's 40.
No, it's today.
I think it was yesterday.
It was?
Yeah, it was the 27th. It was
Oh,
28.
okay. 46.
46, yeah. So I'm sure that was a super rough day for the entire family and, all the supporters and that type of thing. So our hearts go out to that whole family and everybody involved, and Just on it specifically. But there is a vigil coming up for him on February 7th. It's the 5-year anniversary. It is in Boston on Boylston Street and Route 9 Chestnut Hill from 9:15 to 10 a.m. By the Chase ATM. Ironically, yet again, this was the location where Just on took his last breath. So, again, very somber day. But the fact that, people will be there and supporting the family, and it's important. So, I'm going to do everything I can to be there for that. And, a lot more things going forward.
Mm-hmm.
So,
A lot coming up.
Yep. One more thing. So then it's been 137 days and no updates for Enrique Delgado Garcia. It's absolutely atrocious. It's been September 13th is when he was pronounced, and here we are still in January, and there's nothing. If anybody has any information that maybe I missed, please reach out and let me know, because I'd love to hear about it. And that's it. That's we skipped that one.
Okay.
I know we just got the regular standouts coming up for this coming weekend, so get your pen and paper ready. And there was actually one additional one that was thrown into the mix, was one in Whitman, so you'll see it. So there's no music either. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just giggle.
Get up, stand up. So yeah, Women's Center 12 to 2. So that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Born
Rotary, of course.
Rotary. Then Sunday, we got Legacy Place 10 to 12. And we got the Middleborough 495 overpass 10 to 12. They're doing great stuff down there. Auburn on the Pike 1 to 3. And Colony Place in Plymouth 1 to 3. So let's fucking go. Let's get it done. Shout out to Kevin, who took a little Dixie. He's one of the Legacy Place OGs, one of the standout OGs, actually. And he slipped on the ice. And actually, I don't know the extent of his injuries, but I know he had to go to the hospital. He's since home and all that, but speedy recovery, bud.
Yep. Sorry to hear.
Yep. So, but and a shout out to Eric D, because I guess Eric D was the one who took him to the hospital.
Yeah.
So stand up guy.
Yep.
Thanks, Eric. Good
Eric
people.
D.
Yep.
Dina's in the house.
Dina.
Dina hasn't been feeling well either, so hope you're feeling better soon so you can come play with us and,
Yep.
you know, be there, be a
Yeah.
part.
Well, I ate some baklava for you last
Yeah,
night.
we,
Tina, so
we
it's all
took your,
good.
yeah. So, yeah, I definitely miss you at Dive Bar
Yep.
for sure.
So that being said, I think
And cold.
right. Does it say man? Oh, it does. See, Dina knows. I've been
Tina
talking to
knows
her
about the
about
man
it.
cold.
Yeah, it's all about it. If you have the man cold, Dina, it's not a good thing. It's the worst thing there is, actually. It is.
Just enough.
It is.
All right. All right. So
Well, anyway, that being said, I think that's all the stuff we yeah, we can get Rich. You got anything else you want to add? before
do you
we
have
get Rich
like
on?
these alternate corner here?
Yeah, that's all good.
Oh, you did. Okay.
That's good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm
All right,
ready.
fair enough, fair enough.
I hope Rich is ready. Silly. All right. Yeah. Without further ado, let's bring him on.
Yeah, let's bring him in.
How you doing?
Hey.
Rich,
Good, how are
welcome.
you? Great to
Good
see
evening.
you.
I was just watching the standout on my TV here.
Oh, how's it going?
It's, you know, it looks like it's cold out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry
Looks
we're
like
not
half a dozen
showing it.
people.
Mary's clearly upset.
Sorry, we're not showing it. What are you gonna do?
Nope.
I'm neutral with it all. I couldn't. That's how I feel about it. I hear both sides. I get it. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I'm just neutral. I
Yeah.
feel either way.
Yeah,
So
like-
I leave it that way.
You gotta let people let them feel how they want to feel and respect it, you know?
I mean, it's a solid thing. I mean, they're doing it right. I mean, there's no disruption. It just make it always comply. Every
Yep.
standard, it's always compliant.
Yep.
Everybody moves off when people walk. Everybody moves aside when people come on the bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could
Exactly.
be a lot. The other side wouldn't be so nice. I don't think. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no lie, right?
Well, they haven't been. Every time they show up, they haven't been.
Yeah.
Well, I was there Sunday, and it was just me and Eric, and I parked on the street across, you know,
Yeah.
and I parked about 4 feet back from the mailbox.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's living there. I mean, I just got a phone call because I guess Chris just drove by before as I was parking.
Oh,
my
really?
God.
Yeah, so we got a phone call, and Fredo came home.
Oh,
Started screaming at
jeez.
me and Eric. Was,
Oh, man.
Oh, really? Oh,
See you.
shit.
Nice
Yeah.
to see
Nice
you.
talking to you.
How you doing?
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I went over to, and I left like right at 2 or whatever it was, and I walked over, and he's leaned against the dumpster in his yard. He didn't come near me, so I'm glad of that.
Yeah, right.
I don't want them near me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want any of them
We should
near
be
us.
out there fighting for the same thing everybody
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. You're absolutely
No.
right. And they're
Else. Your
not.
family's involved in it. Don't you want to save them?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak up.
Yeah.
Right.
Do something.
You don't speak up when you don't have anything good to say.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. You're trying to cover up your brother and sister or whoever the hell it is.
Yeah. Your crew, your
Yeah.
posse.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Their days are numbered. John's not going to make it as the selectman. I don't.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. And there are a lot of people dependent on him. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Depend
Exactly.
on him. I
Yeah.
just don't think he's going to make it. I think there's too much going on.
Yep.
You know, I understand the Canton people. I'm one of them. I'm like the way Rita feels and other people, and I get it.
Yep.
You know, and I've said we talked about this. I talked about this with Sean. I talked about this with Rita. Her and I meet up for coffee once in a while, and it's about right now. I just want to focus on trying to help Canton come back.
Yeah.
Better than
Yeah.
it was. We have to
Yep.
say better than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff everybody knows. Everybody knows the truth here.
Mhm.
Everybody in Canton that's from Canton, every townie in Canton knows the truth.
Yep.
I'm not going to say the person that moved in 2 years ago, even 10 or 20 years ago, even knows the truth. Unless their kids are in school right along with them in sports.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they can see this. they've controlled the whole sports things for the sports forever. That whole family. That's information I've been given. I wasn't privy to it because I wasn't in Canton sports. But you know,
Well, there you go. Dennis said Susan Harrington. She's the one running against.
yeah, I'm
Conway.
trying to think. I think I know her husband, maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't met her yet. I am going to offer up. I got something I want to offer up to her to help her with her campaign.
Great.
So when I do, when I know that she's at Shaw's or something, I'll go down and see it, meet her.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, again, you know, the what the challenge.
If John goes, Dana,
Yep.
Short and Baldy ain't gonna hang around there much longer.
Right.
The only reason
absolutely.
he's still there is because of John.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
you know, again, information I've been handed is he wanted out twice, and John says no. Told him no.
Yep.
Really?
That just tells you what type of, you know, John sees the town falling apart because of this man's family. And he asks to get out. This is just to all my people I know now.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't there, didn't hear the conversation, but he asked twice to get out and John told him no.
Really?
You're not going out that way. Because John's going out that way. He doesn't even, he's clueless. He's clueless.
Really?
I think he is clueless in a lot of things. He's too cocky. Like he's clueless to the fact that he can't accept, like he does. It's right in front of him, but he doesn't see it.
Yeah.
Like it's right there, but he doesn't see it. It's right over here on peripherals, but he doesn't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't get the gist of it. But I was getting at it, when Chris asked to get out, and one was because he's living in Stoughton. I know where he lives, for crying out loud. See his the new car. He gets a car every couple months. He drives something new every couple months. So
Yeah, what's up with
He
that?
thinks he's smart. So one of the times, because he's living in Canton, in Stoughton, right? So John says no. He says, well, John, if you give a crap about Canton as much as you do, this is a guy trying to get out that knows that he's in a little bit of a pinch here, a little bit of a situation. Bless him.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Yeah. Seriously.
Even if you have to bring, even if you have to go short on, whatever you have to do, bless the guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what he wants.
Even said it. You know what I mean? Because I think he thinks he's the next John Conley, in my opinion. If this didn't happen, he would be the next John Conley.
Yeah. You could,
You know what I'm saying?
He was that guy. Yep.
Why did he all of a sudden want to run 3 months or 4 months after John's death?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was that for?
We need to be in charge.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And it was
Continue
about,
it.
it was all about the police cover up.
Yep.
It's all about that. It's
Crazy.
Involved, just trying to get his claws in deep into the asphalt of Canton. That's all.
Yep. Well, I think that if Conley's dethroned and he's he gets voted out, my initial thought was Theodore. Well, he cut the head off the snake kind of a thing. I thought Theodore being gone, but clearly he wasn't. I misread that one until
I could have told you.
Gone,
I could have told you that one.
Yeah, again, as an outsider looking in, you kind of think the way he ran the select board meetings.
The thing with what is this? What's his name? No, it's not Jim. His brother is a dentist. I call him Jim Teddy.
Oh yeah,
it's Theodore. I used to work out with him, and Jimmy, good guy, great guy.
Yeah.
But what is Theodore's first name? That one.
Dennis.
Someone knows.
Dennis, what's his name?
I'm going to tell you, I've been getting nothing but good stuff from people about him.
Really?
Yeah, I've got nothing but good things about him. I think he was in. I think my opinion, he was too deep.
Yep. Tom
Theodore, out of it. He didn't know how to handle somebody that wasn't compliant to his thoughts or his feelings or you know what I mean? They weren't compliant. You had Jen there, you had Rita there, you had this one there, that one there. You know what I mean? they weren't complying. He didn't know how to handle that. You know what I mean? They're still doing it. Like last week at the watch the meeting, and I saw, and Rita got a blast, and she didn't finish her statement. And you know what? If you notice, Laughlin was kind of letting it go over. He says, I guess she's done. After he said her 3 minutes are up, he expected her to finish her sentence. But he didn't say to her, Rita, you can finish. We have nobody in front of you
Right.
or behind you. That is that's just a gentleman courtesy thing to do. It isn't even like we have to even talk about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like holding the door for somebody.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Give me a
It's
break.
as easy as saying thank you to someone.
Yeah. It's common
I find
courtesy.
it in the national government, I find it in the government local. They're all the same. They have to be told what to do. They got to be told what to do, or they're all afraid of getting in trouble. And corporate has done it. If you guys have worked in corporate, I've never worked in corporate, but I've been working since I was 8 in the business I own. Damn. But my friends are working corporate, and then they're like me, and they don't last long. They don't last long in corporate. You know, and the town government's the same thing.
And it truly is. That's all it is. You know, I work in corporate, and it drives me insane. I don't know how the hell I've been doing it as long as I have.
I'll tell you, the only corporation that I knew was really, really lenient, Polaroid.
Oh yeah, they were really big around here back in the day.
Remember when they were up at 120?
Yeah.
I had friends that worked there, right?
Yeah.
They had that company let you get away with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. The stuff they used to get away with. No, I'm not talking about stealing from them. I'm just talking about, you know, the drug dealing and the being whacked out at work and leaving your job and stuff I've heard. And just last week I heard about somebody. I think it might have been a standout. Somebody worked there at Polaroid, and they were telling me stories. I'm like, yeah, I could. My friends up in Woburn tell me all those stories.
And it's so huge, and you always knew someone who worked there because it was just such a huge company.
Yes,
So,
that's what I was just going to say. That no matter where you go, you knew somebody worked there.
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
3 friends that worked there.
Yeah,
you know, 1 from Brockton and 2 from Woburn. So anyway,
Sorry, she had North Carolina had Kodak back in the day.
Kodak. That was their big company.
Jesus, yeah.
Did they join? Did Kodak buy Polaroid?
I'm not sure. Where are these companies now? I mean, they got Brian Hale is keeping people in business and a few other photographers.
Well, yeah, you got to still have the regular film, but Polaroid's still around. My daughter uses Polaroid all the time. She's like a stylist, and she has a Polaroid that she uses all the time.
Yeah, I just got one for my kid for Christmas.
Yep.
They have the newer ones out there. They're awesome.
I had the big thing like this big.
Yeah, the big flashes on the top. Remember, like the big roll.
Take them off, throw them away.
Yeah, I shake it.
In the back pocket. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we had it good.
Those are great for intimate settings, Dana.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You get one picture and that's it.
Oh,
well, anyways.
Anywho.
So let me ask you this, Rich, right?
So
how did you get involved? Like what came first for you? You knew what was going on in Canton, or was it the John O'Keefe? That situation kind of got you roped. What roped you into everything that you're involved in now?
Listen,
what brought you to this point?
A lot. Well, it started with me, because when it first happened, and I've said the story, and and I just try to not be so repetitive, but it is what it is. So I met Brian 20 years ago looking at Defense Shelby's house. Thought he was a great guy. All this, blah blah blah. I had his phone number. He always said to me, "Ever need anything, just give me a call. I'll hook you up, whatever." Gentlemen, called me the next day and said, "I'm going to get the job to somebody else," and he told me that, and I said, "It's fine, Brian. It's all cool. I mean, I don't lose my shit over the job. It never did, never would, never will, whatever.
Right.
It's not my thing. I go on to win the next 3. You know what I mean?" So when I heard this happening, when I first heard in the news, when it was on like national news or the local news, whatever, I was beside myself. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! I can't believe Brian must be out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew they were the Alberts were who they were, whatever. I'm just leave it that way. I don't want to bitch anybody out. I was like, because I know a lot of people he knows. Eddie Hernandez he was married to a friend of mine.
Oh,
and
really?
that's part of that story. Yep.
You know
what I mean? And and all her friends, and same the llama chick that gives who's llama giving the hard time to? Is that everybody pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
Yeah, I know her. She's a whack job. She used to be in a villa all the time with all the I know. See, the McCabe's don't know that I know them, or maybe they do. But that's why I haven't got anything from any of them. Not even not that I'm looking for phone calls from them to bitch me out, but they're not going to because they know they know that I know what went down. You know what I mean? I don't have to be there. I said to Matt McCabe's one of his best friends, and he worked for him. Matt worked for him before he went into business with his brothers. When I called him right up when I found out it was when the How Long to Die in Cold thing came out, when that first hit the airways, I called him up. I says, your friend's wife is. And he didn't want to believe me. I said, nah, well, shadow of doubt or whatever. What do they call it? What do they call it in court when
reasonable doubt?
Reasonable doubt. Oh, reasonable dought's going to play big in this, blah, blah, blah. I says, it really did. It worked the opposite. It goes on the other side of there's more reasonable doubt for the defense than there is on the other side.
Right.
It's 99% reasonable doubt on the defense side. And maybe if you could scrape up 1% of reasonable doubt on the other, you could get it.
Yeah, we're being generous.
Maybe. So, anyways, so he says that to me. He says, Billy, you know what? I may look stupid, but I'm no idiot. I says, you stay well. I love you, brother. He's the son of a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. Yeah. I love you, brother. Stay well and stay safe. And I haven't talked to him since. I saw him once. He's invested in a restaurant, and I saw him once. And I felt I went over, gave him a big hug and hello, shook his hand. Listen, you have your opinion. You know I'm right. You just stand up for your friend. I can't see it. Unfortunately, I had a friend that worked at Polaroid. He robbed the bank. He robbed the bank.
Oh my God.
He moved up, I guess. He moved up. Oh, wait a minute. Show everybody out there.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, there he is.
Anyways, so he, and I didn't try to say that he didn't do it to people. Yeah. He fucked up.
Right.
And so didn't everybody in that house until the whatever hit him in the back of the head, and who hit him, which I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to go to my grave knowing who did that. Okay. Who finished John off. I'm telling you, I know who finished John off, because the person that finished him off, obviously all the people there are all out of their mind anyways. They're not fucking right.
Yeah.
None of them are right. Maybe it's
Not
because
really.
of Plymouth Rubber dumping all the tape up in the dump, and then they're seeping in the ground and going into the water system in Canton. They're all drinking it. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
That
Right.
happened 50 years ago, okay? 50 years ago, they closed the dump because of it. Plymouth Rubber poisoned their fucking water system. That's why they put a pool next to the pond up there. We used to go swimming in the pond before that.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe they were drinking directly out of the pond or something, but they ain't right.
Yeah. Right.
Those people ain't right. And I know who, and you know what? And he's got to stand trial for it. He's got to stand trial for it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to my grave and not changing my mind about it. I'm convinced of it, because he didn't have enough sense to realize what he was doing when he did it, that he killed a guy.
Right.
And that's what killed him. The beating didn't kill him. The back of the head killed him, because that's where all the blood went out. The 3.5 liters of blood that we can't find anywhere. That alone, case over.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many things like that. Mic drop, done. You know what I mean? Full stop. Like everybody says, we'll use all the words.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, then I'm getting more and more information. And to be honest with you, Aiden really riles people up. He riled me up. He riled me up in this whole situation. And I have nothing against Aiden at all. I have nothing against Turtle Boy. I just, I didn't I didn't like went down. You know, it just bothered me.
Yeah.
And it's not. And I talked to you about this, Tracy. It wasn't what they're here for.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to hear it either side. You both cause an issue. You both take it privately. We don't care. We don't care. We care about you, but we don't care about what you're doing. And, you know, I try to say it as a gentleman to him and talk to him like a man, but, you know, man to man. And he got kind of like, he started saying a bunch of BS. And I'm like, I just got to not listen.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't have anything negative. Now, besides that, I have nothing negative to say. I really don't. I don't want to. I'm not that guy looking for something. I'm not looking to, you know, there's only a couple people right now I really don't like that I want to see down. And we're all in the same place.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the people I really don't like, right? At this point in my life. I mean, like I just get rid of all the other people I didn't like. I said, I have to get out. I don't care about them anymore. I just what the new people I don't like. You know, so anyways, that's what got me right there.
Yep.
And the constant with Turtle Boy twice a week, listening to him and bringing up this stuff. Then Sean come on the game, and I admire Sean. I know Sean a little deeper than a lot of people do, like Peter does. You know, Peter and I just met him, but we know him deeper than what's on the surface. His big thing, he can't get it out. Sean's got it all wound up, and when he pushes it all out at once, what are you going to get? You're going to get
was that wrong? Yeah.
You're going to get it taken wrong, right? Automatically, a text you get taken wrong. Everything you do in life today is taken wrong. You write something, post something, it's all taken wrong. Wrong contacts.
Mm-hmm.
I had a big blow with my son over this whole thing because, and it's all on text. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You know, so you get, you know, what he says, and Aiden's not always right. He missed and you know, I got all the information he got. You know what I mean? Before he didn't know what to do with it. That was the whole thing, you know, at first. But I mean, he's done a great job. I got to give it to him. He's done a great job.
Yeah.
He's put the whole force together the way he has. I got to give him accolades. He deserves all the creds in this thing, up to where he doesn't deserve them, where other people have taken off in different directions, like Rocco's took off in a direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so Aiden deserves everything he earned here. He doesn't deserve to be treated the way he does in court, but that's the state, and that's what we're dealing with, the system. And they're going to pay. He's going to pay. They're going to pay for it. And
that's where we're at too. I mean, you got to figure, like, again, the way they treat you in court, right? I mean, your situation, Richie. I mean, you got to be kidding me, right?
My situation is phenomenal in court. The fact they had to go to court was the BS.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But they again, the way they went through the process with you, and I was, you know, again, I'm familiar with it, obviously, but I was just doing some more, you know, knowing you're coming on, trying to prepare and backtrack and look at it. I'm just like shaking my head, going, "You got to be freaking shitting me!"
You know, I didn't read the report, right?
You didn't read it?
I didn't give a shit less what Tim Taylor wrote. All I know is every day he walks in that goddamn thing, they go quack quack.
Yeah.
You going on a call quack?
Shit. But they had a 36 page report. It's crazy.
What was it? 26 page? Was it 26 page against Whitey?
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Did he did that report too?
I'm not sure who did up Whitey's report.
I forget.
I'm not positive.
I just talked about this the other day with somebody. I thought it was Pete or somebody. I don't know. Maybe it just got crossed over.
Yeah.
Hey, look at him.
Excuse me.
They're like, hey, how's it going?
Cats don't care. They walk right across your keyboard.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
But when you first started getting involved in this whole thing, right? As far as, like, you know, was the duck truly inspired by Alan Jackson, or was that just coincidence?
Well, I'm old school, so I say, hey, if it walks like a duck or quacks like a, what is it?
Yep.
Duck. So I've said that on and off my whole life. I think you probably have yourself. You know what I mean? It's just a thing to think about. you know, I was just watching Alan Jackson say some other stuff earlier today or something, and it's very just the way he talks. I just loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Very,
amazing.
very similar to Walks Like a Duck. He's a matter of fact. Is actually I'll call him as a matter of fact, Jack. Is that right? That's what I call him? He's a matter of fact, Jack.
Yep.
That's it, and that's what I like about him. You know, it shoots from the hip. So, and David Genetti's got a different style. He likes to come in around the back.
Yes,
you know
you're
I
right.
just love it. I mean, it as much as it makes me want to rip everybody that goes on the stand for the prosecution's head off while they're sitting there. Talk about the old thing. I'll tell you in a minute about that, but I should have talked it offline, but no matter. I just want, you know, and I see Karen sitting there like the whole time. I mean, I wouldn't be able to take. I don't think I could sit there.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it either.
Were you in the courtroom?
No, we didn't get in the courtroom. No,
neither one of you did, huh?
No.
I heard you say you've never met the Reeds, Jackson or whatever. I don't know. It's hard. It would be hard to sit there all day, not try to be expressionless, because you know on that side, if you make an expression, you're out of the courtroom. The other side, there's a wall there that it's like this, like a horse blinder for the judge. She can't see that side.
Exactly. It's so true.
I mean that was that. There's so much proof that they did this. I know we're going to talk about the Ducks, but let me just finish this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't think that helped that they brought those three in that last court day.
Yeah.
That absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially the kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially him.
Right.
You know what I mean? All they did is they did the same exact thing as what Biden just did. He set up the thing so they don't get pardoned them. He brought attention to him.
Yep.
That's what they did with Brian and her and Colin and Jen. That last day, they brought attention to him. Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
I know.
I mean, if I was their lawyer, I said, "No way, you stay out. You stay
as
fat as possible, right?"
Yeah.
I mean, you only go there if you're needed there. You stay right? I'm not an attorney.
Yeah.
I play one on TV, but I'm just not.
Yeah. That was totally intentional. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah, but it backfires.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid. Like this thing with Biden just backfired. It's all backfired. He's regretting it now.
Yeah.
They're all investigating everything he said. So, anyways, the Ducks came from a conversation first I had with Sean. I said it to Sean. I says, "Yeah." He kept going. He's trying to figure the word, get the words out, because you know who he is. He's like one sentence on top of another one.
Oh yeah.
I says, "Well, Sean, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck," and he said the same time, and I did. It's a duck. Both said it at the same time. I says, "Yeah, now I got to use that somehow." Then I started thinking about the yellow ducks. Then Alan Jackson nailed it on the head.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Then I started thinking about how these people, like all these people, think that they're Teflon Don here. You know what I mean? They think these Alberts and all these people in Canton think they're untouchables. Okay, so I started thinking, and I'm thinking about stuff. I says, what was that thing with Tony Soprano with the Ducks? So I went back and I watched a couple episodes with the Ducks. All I did is Googled it, Ducks, Tony Soprano, and it would come up.
Yeah.
It was him losing his family. And you know what? That's what they're all doing right now. They're all losing their family. They don't see it yet. It'll be done when it's done.
Right.
Right now, it's all some conversation and who did what and who said this and who said that. But when this is done, the trial's over and everybody's gone on their lives, they have no family left.
Yeah.
So that was Tony Soprano's thing with the Ducks. Well, no, there wasn't at first. But that's how he read into it after he started feeding them and they kept coming back.
Yeah.
You and I are sitting there, well, keep feeding the goddamn things. They're going to come back, Tony. What's the matter with you? That's how we took it. But the reality fact, he got a psychologist involved. And she was telling the thing about the Ducks, about how you're not afraid of them hurting you, but you're afraid of them. They're watching you and tracking you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Think
A
about
lot.
what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Everything. The other night, when Holly Hunter, the porn star, went on Canton Cable, right?
Yeah.
On the, what do you call it? On the
Select board.
I mean, she had him in an orange crush like this. She had his head just like this, squeezed in Chris Robinson. She had him good. He was at it. As soon as she said, that son of yours, he's a few fries short of a Happy Meal. I text, I says, Holly, you're the best. That was the best. I got to tell you. But really the best part of that whole thing, if you go back and you'll see what I talk about, John Conley had to hold it all in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, he thought it was fucking funny. He thought it was funny. He held it on. At the end, he goes, he like he's gonna throw up. But he had a grin. I knew that he as soon as it ended, he let out the breath. He must have held his breath that whole time.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it, Tracy. Really, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna watch it.
Watch it. Okay, so anyway, so that was with Sean. Then Alan said that, and then I thought about The Sopranos and went back, and I realized what I says, boy, this is a really good idea, and it's fun, you know. And I'm, you know, if you can have some guys in Canton, I've sent friends of mine. You know how they do the digital body of you?
Yeah.
You send a picture of the face in, and they built a digital body, and any driving a race car. I sent them one with a girl on a strip pole. A friend of mine, Canton. That's what I do. I send my friends funny shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like I sent my friend this gay cruise package down in Marion. So on the front steps, he's got a package that says your gay cruise package has arrived. So he was away, and his neighbor got his mail.
Oh.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I knew he was away. I want to send it when he was at home because I knew his name was getting the mail. And I sent somebody that hates buying another package that said, and this just give you an idea how the Ducks. I sent another one that says, Biden Harris, thanks for your support, another package. And she absolutely can't stand them.
This is freaking messing around with
the last
everybody.
one I'll tell you, Dana, it was in a tube about this long. There was nothing in it, but it said on the outside what was supposed to be in it. So that's what I do. So
yeah, exactly.
The Ducks are cute and they're fun.
Yeah.
And cheap too. You know? They're cheap. So I mean, I had 800 ducks.
Wow.
You know, and I bought 300. Then I doubled down after they came out. I bought 400. I doubled down.
Yeah.
I says I'm doubling down, and I did. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
I mean, there's not one duck in the street of Canton anywhere because everybody picks them up.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like the $100 bill. Did you hear what happened to Gary Titus?
What?
Somebody paid him last week. He did a what do you call it? He does not karaoke. He does trivia.
Yeah, trivia.
Yeah.
Somebody paid him with one of my hundreds.
No.
He's bullshitting me and trying to get make it funny.
Yeah.
It's true, but he made it. I asked him. He said, "Yeah, can you believe it?"
Oh my God.
They look that real. Gail White she had a pile of them.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I was right there. I watched Chris scream at her when she picked him up. I know this is you doing this, Gail. That's what he said to her. Chris.
Oh, really?
What an idiot. Yeah. He's one doing that, yeah. She went out and bought two rubber stamps and started stamping $100 bills. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. So I thought the Ducks were a good thing because of the Tony Soprano thing being one of them, and the fact that you are what you are. And I thought they're cute, a good way to get the message out, or something to think about.
Yeah.
I know I did, maybe I should have never used a name. But you know what? I didn't on the other 400.
Right.
Well, the first 300 I used the name. Then I got the if you know, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So at least now you know. Now you know.
Yep. Yeah.
First, I had to make sure you knew.
Yeah. All right. Now you know. So
You know. So that was my, my childless brain.
Yeah.
Sophomoric, as they say, I guess, right? Is that I'm sophomoric?
Hello.
It was a sophomoric action.
Yeah. That's what the judge said, right?
He was phenomenal. I tell you, he didn't have to put anything in the bottom of it. He didn't have to make any personal comments or whatever they were. You know what he did? I haven't seen. I mean, I know what my decision was last week, but I haven't got anything in the mail from her yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. I could
pay court. I agreed on paying court costs. So
yeah.
How is that going? The court cost, the fine?
It's not a fine. It's that I asked him, is that a fine? And the judge says, no, it's court costs.
Oh, court costs. All right.
Yeah. It's not really a fine. A fine would go to Canton. That's going into Norfolk County court system.
Oh, okay.
A fine would go to Canton. They could fine me. They'll never see the money.
Yeah.
Right.
If they do, they're going to see in a roll of pennies once a week.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm not. But anyways, so I went and got the ducks, and then I was going to write on them. The best thing I think that helped me is I didn't write Free Karen Read on it, because that seems to be the biggest contention in Canton.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're going out, people like myself are accusing, in my opinion, thinking somebody who did this.
Yep.
Okay. But if I put the Karen Read really hurts everybody in Canton. It hurts the people who live in Canton. If for some reason it's like a little needle. They want it to go away, and I understand it. And that's kind of where everybody else is. They want to bring Canton back, and you're not going to keep bringing back and rehash it all the time.
Right.
And unfortunately, this is going into another trial in April, which I don't think is going to happen. After what just happened, where's it? They can't. How can they go into court without any of the video evidence that was shown in the first trial?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
So the defense has all that stuff.
Yep.
But they want the original film.
Right. As they should.
And I was reading something today that it went February 29th. The defense got it in April. So
oh, really?
Yeah. Well, no, they downloaded something in April, I heard, and the defense got it. So that means it lasted more than 30 days. I was last night on Britt, what is her name? With John Como and Britt the other night. They were talking.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah.
Britt something. I can't think of her.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And the other woman that does the same thing that Colleen, what's her name there in the courthouse does. She was on with it. I can't think of it. It was Britt something. Some show Como was on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I just ran across it. I don't know. But so that's what I was gonna do. And I said, you know what? I'll wait. I'm gonna go on stickers.com because I use them for my business. And I just bought the little round stickers and stuck them on. Now I have them all. I have 2 to a box. I have OGs in a box. So like every day I'm giving a box to somebody.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I went and had a scan in front of my face today. They do around your head for my teeth. I'm getting what do you call it? Implants. So the girls are there. I said, "Here, I brought your present." They brought it in a little box. They absolutely loved them. I mean,
it's perfect.
They knew the story, and But I just, what I wanted to make. I just couldn't sit still.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
for what was happening to John, really, because the way I looked at it is they don't have anything on Karen. They have nothing on her.
They have nothing.
No, they have absolutely nothing. Whatever they fabricated, and unfortunately, she's been the chosen one.
Yeah,
and God's with her every moment of the day.
That entire trial, I mean, it was just literally the prosecution defending all the witnesses.
Right.
That's all it was. They didn't do anything to paint any kind of a picture
Again.
Yeah.
Pardoning all the criminals.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Well, go figure, right?
Right? It's the same thing. There you go,
It's-
Erica.
Yep, Colin did it.
Yeah, hi, Cindy. Yeah, they it just I can't. I just couldn't. I could not just sit back and see this happen to a town of Canton that I'm fond of. You know?
Yeah.
And not. I don't have to live there to love the town I grew up in or grew up
Yeah.
around and stuff. And
Right. Oh, absolutely.
You know, and the thing is, you know, I did it. You know, I didn't. All my friends in Canton that are friends of mine that I talked to, I haven't talked to anybody. You know, and people I thought my friends, I found out they weren't from other stuff and not just this. And I did it. I'm doing it for them. They don't see it. They don't see that. You know what? Why do you want to live in the corruption unless you're part of it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I have one guy that I haven't talked to, and I know he wants to just give me a bunch of shit. And you know what I mean? And I don't want to listen to it. Because you know what? I'm here. I'm protecting you. You're giving me a hard time. Right. I'm trying to save your town, and you're trying to give me a hard time because you're part of the problem.
See, where the problem lies too is, in my opinion, is people that are trying to save their town are literally, you know, if they're associated with Karen Reed or the case or anything of that sort, then it's that mark, right? It's right. You're basically, well, you support Karen Reed, then you don't care about this town. It's like, no, I support both. You know, that's what I don't understand, seeing these people and, you know, the negativity that, you know, again, with last year's election that we did.
Small, closed mind people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, last March, we stood out for the select board election for the entire month for April. And, you know, the feedback was it was incredible. Like, people would just literally, instead of looking at it and saying, you know, we're standing out for an election, they said, well, these people are associated with a Karen Reed movement. So what they're doing for the election means nothing.
Yeah.
It just sucked. You know, I think the mindset's changed a lot over the past, you know, year or almost year, but it's
I
crazy.
would say so. I think if they had that police audit vote again, they'd get another 50%.
Yeah, I think so too.
They would have got around 400, half of what they, you know what I mean? They may have got maybe 500 votes, but I think it would have went another direction.
Yep.
You know, a lot more firmer.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, and even at that, right? Even at that, say it wasn't this thing with Karen Reed, right? Say it was something else that triggered them to get a, what do you call it? A audit.
Yep.
Say it was too many fatal car crashes. Okay, we'll just use that. Or too many home invasions, not so.
Right.
Right? We'll use that. It's even better, right? You wouldn't have this problem again. They all would want the audit. Why are we unsafe in Canton having all these home invasions and nothing's really being done? We're not seeing anything done about it. Right. So everybody get on the bandwagon for a police audit on that, wouldn't they?
Yep.
But they won't get on for, they felt like they're getting on the bandwagon for Karen Reed.
Right.
That's why they had such a problem.
Right.
If they were getting on the bandwagon, say that John did get hit, right? And he was dragged all the way up to Chapman Street, because that's pretty much what happened down there.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
He went under the car and dragged all the way up the street.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially with the snow on the ground.
Oh,
Right.
sure.
Slid
Yeah.
right up. And anybody get tapped in the snow, you're gonna fall over immediately.
Yeah.
Okay? You're gonna fall over clumsily.
Right.
He never bump stop with me, I guess.
Yeah.
Bumper humper. Bumper humpers. So I don't know where we were.
No, that's all good. No, like, you know, again, I mean, I think that the perception is, you know, anything associated with the Karen Reed or the movement or anything like that is a negative, you know, reflection on the town or vice versa. And it's not the case, you know. I mean, the people that truly are involved in this, whether they said, you know what, I'm all set with the Karen Reed thing. I only want to focus on my town. Then okay, now we'll take you seriously, kind of. No, that's not how. It's not working
It
that
got
way.
worse when people started saying the world's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It got
Yeah.
worse. The town
Yeah.
people, they wanted Karen Reed out of town.
Yeah.
FKR out of town. They wanted that out of it because they don't want to be. They don't want. They don't want to be known as that. Hey, I'm in Stoughton. We're the most corrupt cops forever for years. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. We got a solid chief over here. A couple people don't like him. Friends of mine, I says, you don't even know us, so you should shut your mouth.
Yeah.
No, personally, she's solid. We are very lucky. Very lucky. And I found out a guy that left Stoughton was going to have Helena's job, but that was never going to happen, obviously.
Right.
Would have been good if he did because he's a good cop.
So let me say this. So when this whole like Chris supposedly witnessed you
Chris
doing
and
some
Colin
shit.
they brought the charges against me for witness intimidation and harassment.
And they supposedly witnessed you putting ducks down or whatever the case was.
Yeah, because they said Colin did it on the bottom.
Yeah.
So what did he do?
That was it. But did you have a direct interaction with them
Colin.
in that situation?
What's that?
Did you have a direct interaction with either of them?
I'm going to tell you, the only interaction with any Alberts that I had was when I told you with Brian. Until Sunday, when I saw Fredo, Timmy.
Oh, really? Yeah. No kidding. Huh?
He says, losers.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose this.
That's the thing.
That's all the thing. Losers in this. Losers. I drink too much of the water, kid. I think I'm fucking a little weird or something. Sucking.
Oh, shit. So
I'm telling you,
that all happened, Rich, right? So they basically went to the cops, complained, and said, this is what's going on. And then you had people show up at your house, like with a warrant to search your.
Okay, so
your
what
truck?
happened? What happened is he came to my shop.
Okay.
Ted Leon, he's weirdo too. Anyway, Ted Leon, Stone detective, because they have to, because it was a Stone. They had to grab a Stone detective.
Okay.
I didn't even know who he was, to be honest with you, and I know most of them. There are a lot of new ones, anyways. And Tim Taylor, and I thought Tim Taylor was what's his name? Not Lally, the other one, Tully.
Yeah. Oh, no shit, really?
Yeah, because if you look quick, they do look a little alike. But Tim Taylor bullshit because they kept telling people that it's Tully.
Oh.
Yeah. What I understand, he was pissed. So, anyways, they came to my shop, and my guy says, "Hey, the police are looking for you." I said, "Yeah, come on in." I got three customers sitting in the front office. Come on.
Oh, shit.
They told me what they were there for. I said, "Okay, sure. Right, here's the keys." And they went in my truck, and it's also only go in the information system. They didn't rip it out like they did the Karens. They did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Her car's in Foxborough Barracks, State Police. That's what Janet told me.
Oh.
Mrs. Reed.
Oh, no shit.
That's what she told me. That's where it was before they did the walkthrough.
Yep.
Before they brought it to the house.
Yeah.
All of them. Whether they went back there or not, I don't know. I would assume so. That's where it should have went in the first place.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
So that's why I went there, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
right. So they digging through you. They didn't.
So they want to go to the information system. So I said, sure. I go out my car. I have a bag of ducks, and I put them in. And he followed me out. These fuckers followed me out, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, how am I going to do this without exposing it?
Yeah.
So I got them in the box, and I closed the box up. They're only supposed to be in the front seat. They have one place in that truck to go. Information system, not in the back seat.
Wow.
He knew it was wrong when he went in the back seat. And he come to my office and says, "Hey, I got a bag of ducks. I got an extra one, and I have all your little stickers." I says, "Good for you. Go." I says, "You go share them with the rest of the police officers."
Get them out.
Every time there's listen, I'm not even kidding. Every time they're doing a detail, I go.
Here you go.
Kevin Albert was on a detail with Tommy, the deputy chief across the street.
Yeah.
They're both on
Oh,
the detail.
Keller. Yeah.
Yeah, Keller, Tommy. And I love Tommy. I'm just so confused about why they just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I saw Tommy, and I'm pretty sure it's Kevin Albert. They're down doing a detail down on Dedham Street, down almost to the courthouse.
Yep.
And the what do you mean, DA's office. So I they're over on this side. I took my window on that side of the street. I go in Stoughton, and they go like this. They want me to put my window down, right? Here's the duck, hey, duck man. They go to me.
Here you go.
I'm having fun with it. I was having fun.
Yeah.
With it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They burst my bubble. I was having a good time.
I know. They burst everybody's bubble. Yeah.
They do. They burst everybody's bubble.
Yeah.
You know, cherish the
Because how
duck.
harmless can ducks be? You know,
Right.
it's a duck. It's fun, and
Yeah.
they just turned it into this. You know what they turn everything into.
Yeah.
A big thing. A big thing. Intimidation and harassment. That's an assault battery.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
they just.
you two do notice a big duck thing going on in this world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that
It is
coincidence? It's very coincidental. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? My
Yeah.
daughter, I mean, I got people sending me pictures in stores in New York. It's just a duck store.
Really?
Yeah. They're in like not a CVS, but like a little upfront store, a little store with ducks
Yeah.
everywhere, different types of ducks, and the whole thing. I get more pictures
Wow.
across the world.
Yeah.
This one, the woman in Scotland, I think, sent me a picture.
Oh, really?
She was in Europe or somewhere in Europe.
Wow.
It's just so
Fantastic.
ironic. And the
Yeah.
other thing, my father and his girlfriend, they were part of Ducks Unlimited. You know what
Oh,
that is?
really?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. My daughter says, "You're like Vampy." I said, "Dad, he just loved ducks." I says, "You're right. My father was." I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah. I didn't think of that.
Put it together. I never put it together.
Oh shit.
She gets it. She's got
Yep.
my mentality. That's why. My daughter. She's my youngest. She's 31 in July.
Oh okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she's she gets it. My other son, that him and his husband down in Rhode Island, they I had to explain it to them. They get it because they know me. I says, if you don't know me, you're not going to understand it.
Right.
Right.
And then I had my son that's with all my basically with all 4 of my grandchildren that was in Boston. But it's not him. You know, when you're married, things.
Yeah. You get that other voice in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never him anyways. It's always the
Yeah.
other voice. It's
Yeah.
never him. What he says to me is not him talking to me.
Oh, that
What
sucks.
he texts me. And we're talking now. But you know, he hurt me. I wasn't, all I was looking for was support. And you know what? You don't text me. You text me something about pictures on the thing. Instead of calling me, say, "Dad," whatever. It just turned into something awful. You should have called me and said, "Dad, what the heck's going on with you?" Right?
Yeah.
When you heard about it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
no, because he had to listen to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He had to say it in a certain, what he had to say is he had to just say this and nothing else. And
Yeah.
that's what he did. He just said something to me. Yeah, it had nothing to do with it. It just,
And you knew.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not stupid. This isn't the
Right.
first time either, Tracy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been dealing with this since probably right after they got married.
Oh,
And
man.
I was
Yeah.
a big supporter when they got married, huge. I mean, and with money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And her family.
It's a shame, man. I mean,
all
you
he
look,
said to me is good luck to him.
Yeah.
All they said to me, both of them, good luck to him.
Wow.
I'm like,
That's-
oh my
that's the thing, though. I mean, throughout this whole process, I mean, there's been so many families that have been rattled and uprooted because of, people not agreeing with other, what you're doing or what someone else is doing, or, I don't see what the hell is your point, that type of thing. And it's caused a lot of problems.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, you know what? Some of us give a shit about other people.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just
Don't
like,
care about other people. You
Yeah.
know what? When I see this happening, I got grandchildren here, and I got daughter-in-laws and son-in-laws, and
Right.
you know, shit. I mean, I got family here, and then I have a host of friends that I love. You know what I mean? Prior to all this, you know what I mean? If this ever happened, I'm out there for you. You don't
Right.
even get it.
Exactly.
I'm here for you. I'm doing this for you. You're just lucky that I have the time to do it in the resources.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And I do have the resources, and that's why I stepped. Like he doesn't understand why I got myself involved in the Karen Reed case. I says I'm not in the Karen Reed case. I says it's part of it, but I didn't jump into the save Karen Reed thing. This is about the dead police officer on the lawn, Nick. If you don't get that, I'm sorry.
Right.
Where I am using this, man.
Yeah.
You kill me.
Yeah.
Peter Murphy just texted me.
Oh boy. Doesn't he know you're busy?
Now the stream's gonna go haywire. Every time Peter touches anything to do with one of our streams, we get technical difficulties and shit.
He's not on. I don't think he's
All right.
he's on. He's working on something else that we're talking with something else.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're working on the other case in 18. We're working on that.
So let
Unfortunately,
me ask about Peter, right? So you just met him?
no.
Like,
I
have you known
him and
him
I
for a
just
long
met
time?
Sean.
Oh, okay.
I've known Peter for 30 years.
Have you
My
really?
father
Okay.
knew him. Yeah, I knew him as
Really?
a cop. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a stand up as they come.
Yeah.
You know.
And Pete, this goes right to you. You can get a nickel out of a penny, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my little bust on him. No, I did a fence job for him. That's how I met him, but my father knew him.
Okay. Yeah, he's great. Again, one of the many great people that we've met over the course of this movement.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely on top of my list.
Solid guy.
I look at what he did again, stepping up and doing his thing. And, his business is his business, but I know he went through some stuff with his family as well. And he's been, he's mentioned that on the show, that he had some issues and, they've worked themselves out to it, it happens.
I can't put my finger on it why people would go against you if you're your family. I'm very confused with it. And you know what? I just don't know I don't understand it. Why you wouldn't want to have a conversation. Even if you want to give me a hard time and make fun of me.
Yeah.
That's better than anything.
Then nothing at all.
Right.
Nothing. No negativity or nothing. Right.
Yeah.
Nothing. You don't know. When negativity, you see it, but
Yeah.
you couldn't make fun of me. I don't
Right.
care.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can call me names. I don't care. I'll tell you what, they bounce off me.
Yeah. You can show up at my house with a duck in your hand. Here you go. I brought my own for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was just a harmless. It was a harmless point. It was my thing. I wanted to make it fun. I wanted to. I mean, if I threw turtles with that on the bottom all over Canton, I could see them really want to kill me.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? All due respect to you, Aiden, if you're listening, 100%. But if I did, and he probably agree with me too, is
Oh, it'd be a lot worse.
Absolutely.
It would be a completely
It would be
different ballgame.
It would really be a knife in the hatch. You know what I mean? I'm not. I was trying to be fun.
Yep.
I walked into one of the stores, the tuxedo place down there. I know the guy my whole life, pretty much. The store used to be up the street, and his boss that owned it was a very good friend of mine, dear to my heart, passed. And he took the business over. He bought the business from him, and da-da-da. And he ended up moving down the street, and I walk in the store, and I threw him a duck. Effing duck out of here.
Oh, really?
What the hell's your problem, buddy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing. I says, well, you're talking to the Duck King, so I don't want to listen to you.
Yeah.
He was bullshit.
Yeah.
And then what he did is he went and collected a bunch of ducks, and he gave them to Tim Taylor. And he went.
Oh, really?
It's in the report.
Yeah.
He got a bunch of ducks from an anonymous person. He wouldn't say his name.
Really?
Yeah. So I walked out of his store, right? And I went next door, got my hair cut. What I did is I went next door to the salon. A friend of mine, her husband's a Boston cop on the water. State police on the
Okay.
harbor.
Yeah.
A captain. Great girl, great guy. She owns a salon there, to the right, down the hill, down next to the waterfall, across from the waterfall. So I was in there and I said, "Hey, you got time for a haircut?" And I go and just chat with her. She's a good friend. So I go to chat. She said, "Hey, haircut." She says, "Yeah, sure." She says, "Can you come back at 15?" Yeah, I'll go talk to Kevin next door. Everybody's named Kevin. So I go next door to talk to Kevin, and I throw the duck at him, and he flipped out on me.
Oh,
Really?
I says, "You know it as well as I do that they're as guilty as they are. The day's long." I says, "Don't sit here and be, right?" So I left. I got my hair cut. Tim Taylor is in the report. He says he was behind me. If you go back and read the report, he was behind me, and I went in the salon. He got out of his car, went into the store, the tuxedo store, was talking to him. And so Tim Taylor left the store and he left. I was in getting my haircut at that time. I leave the haircut. He goes over, sees my friend in the store, says, "Can I talk to you when you have a minute?" She says, "Sure, I'm closing up 5 minutes." She goes over to talk to him. He says, he's being investigated by the feds.
oh my God.
He goes over, tells her that I'm being investigated by the feds, and they were just in his store. Right?
Oh, wow.
He's telling her. She told me. She said,
Wow.
So, and I says, I don't know what's wrong with Richie. He kind of lost his mind a couple of years ago. I don't know what's fucking mind. I smartened up. That's what I did.
Yeah.
And I start seeing things what they are, and I'm not keeping my mouth shut. I kept my mouth shut my whole life. This is way out of my comfort zone. I'm going to tell you right now. And I said this from the get-go. If you watch the shows and the people I talk to, I've said it and said it over again. Way out of my comfort zone. Now I'm used to it. I'm okay with it.
Right.
Even talking to you is a lot easier, like on this.
Yeah.
I never thought my son's got a huge podcast. Huge.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Hold it up. There you go.
Oh.
I told you she'd call me.
Richard, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Busy, Mom.
It's Groundhog Day. Don't you know that by now?
Oh,
She cannot believe I'm talking to her about my retirement. She's 83. She had me when I was 18.
Oh, yeah.
So she said, "I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. How can you talk?" Mom, I'm on a show. I'll call you back. You should have answered before.
Hold on.
Mom, meatloaf. That's awesome.
No, her, my daughter, and me.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now. Me, my daughter, my mother. Cuckoo. Not really. We're just a lot of fun, like Como.
Yeah.
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 You know,
there's gonna be some kind of levity to things. You can't just always be serious all the time. As much as serious as the situation is.
Well, he brings out a serious topic. It makes it fun to read.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? That's what we used to do journalism.
Yep.
Back when people started writing on pen and paper.
Yeah.
They would make it fun. Doc Jones's horse got out of the barn last night. Ended up on Daisy next door.
Yeah.
That's the news for the week. See you next week.
So true.
Right?
Yeah. Tune in next week.
I says to John, I says, I love the old look of the detail, and I says it's just fun to read. It's just fun to read. I mean, I gave him a whole list of different names to use that, like Mike. Mike Loinhart.
Who is it?
Mike Loinhart.
Oh yeah, Mike.
Mike Loinhart.
Mike
Loinhart.
Yeah, Mike Loinhart. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want any drama. I think life experiences really make it doesn't make your character. What makes your character is how you react to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you handle it.
Is like, I lived 20 years a certain way, and I'm going to tell you, being away from it for what? How long now? 19 years. It's crazy. Yeah, no, this August will be 20 years. Wow. So being away to 20, I saw what I was with for the first 20. You know what I'm talking about. So,
Yeah.
you know, and I realized that I was with somebody that liked to drink and was narcissistic and had histrionic disorder. You know what that is? That is when somebody, I'll tell you my life, right? I'll tell you my whole life. I'll tell you five different scenarios, 5 different situations in my life. This person would tell you, talk about those 5 in a whole different, like, where the hell were you?
Yeah.
That my brain went there so many times during that 20 years. Is like, where'd that come from?
No shit.
You know, it was this and the narcissistic behavior on top of being medicated because you get headaches from drinking too much wine.
Yeah.
Stop drinking wine, you won't get fucking headaches.
Yeah.
Because you saw what other people were doing when you grew up. That was the problem. I went to Al-Anon and I went to those places. I'm not a drinker. I smoke my weed. I'll have a drink here and there. I quit drinking 5 years ago only because I wanted to. I found myself driving from Plymouth to Stoughton. Next morning, waking up, how the fuck did I get home?
Oh man.
I'm going to Plymouth 3 days a week.
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday down at East Bay, having fun down there. You know, and driving home. I forgot the last couple times I didn't remember driving home, and I typically leave at 11 because I know police shift. This police shift. And I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I got my little secrets and back roads and stuff, but I still, you know what I mean? All it takes is the deer to run in front of me and get in an accident.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though the deer ran in front of me and I got in an accident, I had a couple drinks before that happened.
Yep.
So I says, I'm not, you know, and I don't like smoking weed. I'd rather eat something. I don't know. I want to be normal. I got to keep my head straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to retirement and I have no clue what I'm going to do. I really don't. I have my business property. I'm house poor and business property poor. You know, I don't have any. I have a lot of equity in the company. I have a lot of money. Now what do I do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. You had your business now. That place opened in what, 67?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father started 67. He left in 2001. March 20th, my birthday.
Oh, no shit.
2001, we passed papers. I bought the business off him. Then 9/11 happened.
Oh, wow.
Was I nervous?
Yeah.
I had nothing to be nervous about because everybody wants security.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
You know what my biggest customers are? Dog owners.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Fenced-in yards and the whole 9 yards.
People,
Okay.
insane money. And I see it. I get this little guy right here, 7 years old. I want him to live beyond me. Well, the same day as I go, he goes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? People like all about their dogs, and you know what? And I shifted my focus to loving him.
Hey, there you go.
But,
yeah, we got a regular wild kingdom here at the house, so it's we got the dog.
The dog's between us right now. You wouldn't know.
And then the three
cat.
cats.
Are you guys on the South Shore?
Yeah, we're in Plimpton.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Tracy, do you know Mike Chaplin's girlfriend? She's on it. Rita, Sheila Vidal.
No.
She's from Plimpton. She lives in a log cabin that's on that street there.
You
know log
Mayflower?
cabin?
Yeah, on Mayflower?
It could be Mayflower. Is it a main drag like?
Yeah.
It's kind of a main, not really a main drag, but
there's other little main drags in Plimpton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I know, right?
It's on the street, but in her backyard's probably got a bunch of trees that are all chopped up and a bunch of equipment and.
Yeah, that's what everyone's yard looks like here.
She's in this too, Sheila Rydell. She lives with a friend of mine that I grew up with in Brockton.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Then another friend of mine, his son's a state trooper, Bob Ferrara.
We're not from Plimpton.
Captain Sutton Way, like this little subdivision. This Captain.
Oh yeah, we used to go trick or treating down there.
Captain Washburn, maybe something like that.
I forget the name of it. Caps. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I I know exactly where you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a nice little area. Yeah. Nice houses down there.
I haven't been down that way at all. It's usually on my motorcycle. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
when-
place to
not,
ride.
not at night though. Not on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Like Sunday afternoon. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. That's what's wild down here. It's like a different world sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
That's great.
But again, that's where we're at with the whole movement thing. We live in a quiet little town, and we think it's all rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah, and
and all
everything's
that
going
shit,
great.
But
We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going on?
Well, everything, like even in Stoughton with all the, I mean, I grew up with the corruption in Stoughton. I grew up when they had station wagons as police cars. You know why the chief bought station wagons?
No.
Well, they had to send the cops out of the lumber yard to fill it up with lumber one night, and over this place to fill up over there, and over to fill up something over there.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit, huh?
I was Stoughton in the 60s.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
station
shit.
wagons.
That's
What would you get a
crazy.
station wagon for?
Load it up.
Station wagons for all the cops.
Load it up. It's all
Surprised you
good.
didn't buy more pickups.
Yeah, right. Oh my
You know, I
God.
grew up with that. I grew up with, there was some, a couple cops that were into young girls and stuff, just like what's going on with Birchmore.
First, yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that was with other cops in Stoughton that are dead now. And the attention was brought to me by my mother
Really.
about 3 months ago. You remember it, Jimmy? I says, yeah. I says, do you remember bringing the young girls to that pool all the time? Oh, yeah, I kind of do. He says, yeah. He wanted to stay at the house all the time. I don't know what he was doing with them.
Oh,
He was a cop.
Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
But I saw, I don't know what I say, because I'm like, I guess I'm maybe like, even though I feel like I'm 20 years younger than I am, my mentality and I just feel that way. I'm like,
Yeah.
but I think about stuff like, stuff in the 50s, what we call girls like that were like, no, they didn't know where they're going to sleep that night. They were wayward girls, I call them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They always show up at a party and they look like they, all they want to do is drink and party and get screwed up and everything else under the sun. In Easton, then I moved to Easton, and same thing. Easton was no different. The cops in Easton they just drive you home if you're drunk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no doubt.
I mean, that was in Stoughton too. If you were somebody, you get driven home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Shit, I heard back in the 80s, I was 12 driving my old man home.
you
and we
were
got-
funny because I did the same thing.
Yeah, same.
I wasn't my own man. My parents would go out at night, or they go on vacation. My nana that I was talking about earlier, she'd stay with us, and I didn't know wrong. I was 14 years old. I had the keys to my friend's car that was sitting in front of my house on 138 in Easton. We lived on 138 in Easton.
Yeah.
3 miles from my shop, or 2 miles from my shop. There's no Buick. She left out front. All we had to do was put gas in. We had the keys to it, everything. For sale sign. Took the for sale sign. I don't even know if it's registered. It had plates on it. We drive around Easton. I was driving around Easton all night. All night until I ran out of gas. Until I pick up my friends.
Yeah.
Never got pulled over. Never got any
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I got pulled over that day driving my old man home from we were at my aunt's house. He'd been drinking. He's like, "Here, take the keys." What are you talking about? I'm 12. He's like, "You'll do better than me." I'm like, "All right,
But
fair
you
enough."
probably know how to drive, right?
Yeah, I had no choice.
I was driving since I was 9, stick shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I used to drive a Volkswagen. Same thing. My parents go out and take the Volkswagen and drive it up and down the driveway.
Yeah, I got pulled over though.
Theft device now, the stick shift.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Theft
Yeah. that and the rotary dial phone, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, as far as all the court stuff, it's all done. I'm waiting for my decision, like I said from a couple of weeks ago about the I want to say fine too, but the court cost. I haven't got any paperwork. I'm going to text him in the morning and see if he got it and just send it to me, so I know who to write the check out to or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's get over with that. I was all set for that. I was all geared in for that, anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good.
I was, you know what I mean? It's a little steep but
Yeah, trust me.
everything's going on. If I can make it just go away, and
Yeah.
Tim wanted to carry it on. Tim wanted me to carry it, keep going with this, and probably be right there beside Aiden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really don't have any interest in that. I want to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be left
I want
alone.
this
Yeah.
over with. I want Karen exonerated before April. I think everything looks good the way it's going. I can't wait to see how Wu does in front of the Congress. You guys gonna watch?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Being called into Congress.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch her.
I know.
She's a big problem in Boston.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
The governor's kind of backpedaling a little bit, but she's really not.
Yeah.
Not backpedaling enough. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
But
It's all show.
yeah. But it's just everywhere, and it's before it was. I didn't watch TV anymore.
Yeah.
Remember
We don't either.
what was it? Chicago shows, the 3 in a row. Chicago Fire, Chicago PD,
Yep.
Chicago Medical, whatever. I used to
Yep.
watch every week, every night I had something else to watch on TV. I
Yeah.
haven't, ever since Trump ran for president in 2016, I have not watched
Really?
TV. Yeah. 'Cause
Wow.
I've been, I wouldn't call myself a Trumpster, even though I have an 8x10 Trump band sign up hanging on my flag out front.
Yeah.
I don't consider my a Trumpster, because you know what? He get a little crazy. But I got to tell you, people are afraid of crazy. What, you're afraid of Putin, right? Like I am.
Yeah.
You're afraid of the other Zelensky too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're afraid of Trump. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to see him send Fucci over to face the music over in Russia with Putin.
Yeah.
You won't
Oh,
ever see
shit.
Putin again. One
Yeah,
or
right.
2 ways it's going. One or two ways. Number one, he gets them and he uses them for war, for crimes against humans, whatever that
Yeah.
human warfare. Okay, he uses them, or he imprisons. Or the other thing he does in prison. So I'm worried about him going over there.
Yeah.
Putin
Yeah.
just go undercover, underground, and Putin using them. Present
Oh,
what he
shit.
knows. Think about
Cool.
You never know, man.
it.
Scary stuff.
We're all conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
My pronouns, I told you so.
I love it. I love it.
I had some shirts
That's
made.
great.
I love it. That's what I
Listen,
mean.
man. You got anything else you want to say to wrap it up? We appreciate you coming on.
I do appreciate talking to you guys. I love you. As you
Yeah, what a great conversation. I love just
Yeah.
talking to you. It's always fun. It's always a good time.
I'm always up for a laugh. I really,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I'm glad to see sane thinking people. You know what I mean? Like we talked about, we keep going back to it because it's out there. Is people that just can't get it. They just don't get it.
Yeah.
It takes somebody to like I said, the 20-year thing I was talking about, I'm really affected by it in a PTSD way.
Yeah.
There's actually a thing for that.
It's
I
a thing.
out, yeah, it's CPTSD is what I have from it. From
shit.
Life like that. Yeah. A lot of people have it, and most people express it through anger. Not me. I express it through stupid shit I say.
Just stupid shit.
Well, I'm having breakfast the other morning. I feel like I'm going to whisper to you now, but I'm having breakfast the other morning. Right? And there's a girl there. I've been going there for a year and a half, and I'm friends with all of them, and they know my comedic behavior, And that they've been so proud of me. They're like so happy. Like, I can't believe it's you.
That's awesome.
And she said something, and only reaction that came out of his mouth, I would slam that. I would. I'd be crushing the pelvic.
Oh,
I don't know where came from. I have no clue where that came from. I don't even know. I don't even know why that came out of my mouth. I said, I gotta have Tourette's. I'm sorry. I didn't know where it came from. She said triggered that to me. I don't know what it was. But that's my whole thing. That's how I deal with the bullshit.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
You're doing all right, brother.
Yeah.
You know what? And every Monday night, there's one or two things happen to me. I've ordered dinner already and it's coming, and I forget it's Monday night for pizza.
Yeah.
Or I get home and I just like pass out, and it's like 6 o'clock. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go home.
Yep, time to go to bed.
Yep.
But that's a fun time over there. That is a dive bar.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It definitely is a dive bar. Definitely fun. Good time.
I tell you, there was one in Canton. It's Big D's. Remember, you know where that is in Canton?
No.
Okay, it's Elsie's Table now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Cotton McAlbert's.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was Big D's. That was a bar from Gary Titus's family owned.
Oh.
That's his family's
Oh, no
bar.
kidding. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where my father used to go. Where we used to, when I worked at night with him, like we worked for Boston Redevelopment Authority. We'd come out of Boston, stop at Simcoe's for hot dogs, leave there. We'd go stop in camp. My father go in for one highball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 8:30 at night. 12:30 comes along. I said, I'm getting out of this truck. I gotta go in there now.
Oh my God.
I'll be done in a minute. You think Papa Pool for 2 more hours? So there was no hours. Back then.
Yeah, it was open until whatever.
You know what I mean? That would have been the best. That's the best biker dive bar. It should never ever sold it and let it go where it went. It should have been opened back up the way it was as a little dive bar because they had good pizza. They had some good food there. They could have.
Yeah, those are the best places.
Yeah, they are. They could have scaled back on the food and just wait pizza and baklava.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
all you need.
I've never had it. I've never had it. So I know
have to try it. It's so good. Yeah, it's like flaky and crusty and gooey, and it's all sugar. It's all sugar. Yeah, it's good.
What is the filling though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know if I want to know, to be honest with you. There's like nuts in there. Like I'm not really sure.
Now I'm gonna have to Google it.
Yeah, someone will say it in the chat, I'm sure. But it's just so delicious. And I've tried a lot of baklava, and this really, really, really is the best.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put I'm putting Kurt's mother-in-law on speed dial.
Yeah, right.
So who owns that bar?
Bill and Deb.
Lou.
That's
Lou and Deb.
Lou and Deb. So
Lou and Deb, yeah.
It's them. And how did people find out to go there? Was that Kurt?
It was Kurt. Yeah.
It's Kurt's watering hole there.
Yeah, his little hangout.
He's like a mile down the street, if that. So
okay, I knew it had to be somebody like that. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's
nuts, not spinach. Who said spinach?
Oh, spinach. That's what turned me off about it. That's what's in it.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think there's spinach.
No, I don't think there's spinach.
No, there's no spinach. There's nothing good for you in there. It's just pure sugar and yummy.
I made two boxes of extra fudge brownies.
Oh, wow!
With can of oil in them.
Oh.
I gave a whole bunch. Eric was pounding them down yesterday when I gave.
Really?
No shit.
Good for him.
Yeah, this here recipe is saying it's got pistachios, butter, and some kind of syrups and random lemon juice and shit. So I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, I don't even care.
I'm gonna have to try it when I go there next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
well, listen, brother, we'll let you scoot, but again, we appreciate you coming on and keep in touch.
Anytime I come on for
yeah, come on again.
You know what I mean? I'm good. I love it. I just do. I am noticing that a lot of the YouTubers are like taping off and quiet. A lot of quietness now. A lot of quiet.
Yeah.
You know.
Probably good for now.
Yeah, it's kind of like the calm before the storm. You know?
Yeah.
I really don't think we're gonna have it. The only storm's coming is the one against the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only storm coming. There's no more.
That's the storm I'm waiting for.
That's right. But this what happened with the evidence and the films and all this stuff. We're gonna probably get more of this. We're probably gonna see more evidence not being available. Well, they're trying to get rid of what's his name, Mr. Green's testimony now.
Yeah.
You know, so I think I can't see how that can even work. How you get rid of testimony that was already testified in the last trial. they automatically should be testifying in the second trial. It should not even be a question. It shouldn't even be allowed to even delete them.
Right.
It should be an automatic.
Yep.
Y'all bring them back to trial. I'm going to bring back my expert witnesses.
Yeah, it's all relevant.
Yep.
It's all 100% relevant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I just love the way, what's her name? You know, I'll let you go. But how what's that woman there really went back at Brennan? The girl.
Dr. Russell. Yeah,
she's amazing.
I just love the way she handled herself.
Yeah.
She tuned herself in between the last time and this time. That's why.
Yeah.
You know,
she was like,
she was more on ready there with the answers.
Yeah. She was in her zone for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely in her zone.
Yeah. She's such a smart lady.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna quack out.
All right.
Okay.
Rich, thanks, brother.
Thank you. We'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.
See you, bud.
That was awesome. Rich is such a great guy.
Fun.
Yeah. So I'm waiting. Oh, sorry.
I'm eating baklava and speaking.
I'm waiting to hear back from Jess. I asked her if she wanted to just come on live real quick to give us an update what's going on out there. But I haven't heard back from her yet.
Her phone's probably freaking frozen.
No, I asked her if she wanted the link, and I know she's probably.
Her phone's an ice cube.
I know. Sorry, can't use because of
too cold,
too hot.
Yeah.
So we can still stay on for a little bit and kind of wait for her. I think we have some other stuff we need to go over, though, don't we?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure we can go on with things. Oh, pardon me. Let's see. What did we have to? I did want to say. Actually, I wanted to play this. Can you put on the? So when Rich got his case dismissed, he made a little speech. In front of the courthouse.
Okay.
So I wanted to play this while he was on.
Cheeky cow.
Tell him, Rich.
It's all good. $1,000 fine. Got a month to pay it. I can pay it in nickels or pennies, whatever.
$1,000 in pennies.
I might get a check off of Dennis for this. Actually.
There you go.
But hi, everybody. I want to thank everybody for their support online and all this. Everybody. I'm so impressed, and I owe it all to you for being out there cold. Everything. You stood up for me, everybody else in this whole situation. I can't name them all, but I'm satisfied with the decision today. I think that Canton's got a lot of growing up to do. Unfortunately, they're not going to do it with what's in the House today. I'm in this fight for Canton. Now I'm shifting my direction to bring Canton back. We love Canton. I love Canton, and it makes me sad. This is why I'm fighting this fight. It's enough. We need to remove the poison in the town. We need to get rid of what's going on in that town. And until that happens, nothing's going to change there. I've been around for 65 years, and I've seen a lot. I have a lot of information. I just got to keep to myself, and all I want to do is bring Canton back, get rid of corruption in that town. The whole select board, basically the whole town hall needs to be a whole new shift. The police department is a whole another story. I believe that most of the police officers in Canton are there to do their job, but the percentage, the poison there, the sour, the whole thing is disgusting. It could be just 4 police officers that ruin it for the whole team. And I'm a police guy. I'm a blue, red. I'm a public service guy. Sport 100%. Canton police still. I have no issue with them. I have issues with some of the people that live in Canton. And they need to leave. They need to get out. And really, as they say, give me liberty or give me death. And that's it. And they've got to stop. And we got Peter coming up. Up next on the 30th for ridiculous charges. We got Whitey. We're on this together, and I'm here for you guys as you were for me. So I really don't have much else to say except a huge thank you and a huge big red heart. I love you all.
All right. Yeah.
We ain't got no split.
Everybody love me.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was. I meant to play that. So
That was a great speech.
yeah, I'm glad that I'm glad that's over for him. But I mean, it's gonna again. It's left a scar.
Totally.
I mean, it's left a scar not only with his his reputation, his wallet, but with his family.
Yeah.
And it's just a damn shame for ducks.
Yeah, the most innocent thing.
Yep. So
yeah.
Yeah, I think that I'm sorry to back up, but we talked about the people from Canton and that type of thing. So Kevin got brought to the hospital by Eric D.
Right, because he didn't want.
He fell, he slipped on the ice, and I just found out that he actually fractured his hip in like 3 places.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. So I guess he's on the mend. So whatever that, I don't know what the hell they have to do.
I knew
to
he
fix
broke
it.
something, but I wasn't. Wow.
So yeah, it was his hip. So
it's gonna take a while.
It was gonna take a bit, and he's super active. That
Yeah,
guy,
he's a runner. Yeah, they're running all over the place.
Him and Carol run everywhere. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Lulu. I mean, it's terrible. You just think about how active they were, how active they are, what they go out to do. And they've been, since the beginning, standing out. And this will prove that they ain't got no quit, because I'm sure Kevin will be. He'll be like, okay, I can move. Let's get out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's pretty sad. Yeah, that Kevin, Erica. So
yeah, good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. So, again, kudos to Eric D for helping out and bringing him to the hospital, and it just goes to show I don't know what their relationship was before all this, but the fact that someone like Eric is like, hey, I got you. I'll bring you to the hospital. Like, that's great. I think it's fantastic. That's how everybody is. That's how people are. You have a problem, you need something, you know the people are here to look out for.
Exactly. We all take care of each other. For sure.
Should I get more support through people that I've met through this movement than I do?
I know, right?
From my own family and shit.
Family and friends. Yeah,
So,
for sure. Yeah, that's why it's a great thing, and we need to protect it.
Yep. Yeah, I want to reach out to Kevin though, and I want to just see if they're good, if they do need anything. So,
yeah. Check in. See if we
Erica,
can help in any way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, exactly.
We should definitely look into something that makes sure that they're good to go. I don't know what their living arrangement is, and whatever, but
yeah, whatever they need, we'll try to help them.
So, Kevin, if you're watching, you and Carol, reach out, please. Yeah, see, Carol doesn't drive, and I'm sure Kevin's not driving anywhere. They kind of frown on that shit when you have knee surgeries or anything like that. Gary Titus knows. Gary, talk.
Yeah, Gary knows. Gary knows all about it.
Gary's like the bionic man.
Yeah, he is. They rebuilt him.
Yeah, he can run faster than a gazelle. He's young and spry.
Yeah, he is. All right. Well, I don't see Jess coming around.
Yeah.
If she does, I'll just let her know. We ended the stream, but if she wants to, well, we could have a live later. I just wanted an update or something, but
Yep.
She's probably very busy.
Nope. She's probably cold, but
wait, let's do this. Hold on.
Please hold.
Please hold. One screen we're working with here.
No. We get a double up, huh?
Well,
First off, as we do that, I guess.
Should we do that?
We can just do it to check in. We don't have
Yeah,
to
we're not gonna
the whole thing.
Yeah. Right. Hold on a sec, you guys.
Oh, sure.
It's not sharing right now. I can hear it.
Club is the best. He looks like he's huge.
Is that
He's gotten big, man.
We found the cookies.
Yeah, he's huge when he jumps
There we
up on
go.
you. He looks enormous.
Oh,
I was trying to file a missing cookie report. So
He's grown a lot in the last year.
Yeah, so it
Tommy,
seems like
if you-
Sarah
this guy right there is
hanging out
not
with them. I see SD.
He's fucking better. He
That
eats
person
like
looks
fucking
really
chicken.
underdressed.
I don't know if you guys
Oh,
can
but
hear
looks
that.
like you got hunting
Yeah.
gear on.
He took too long. That's what he gets.
Well, that's
I
what's
hope he's
going on.
fucking cold.
Well,
There's donuts. Just glitter.
There you go. Yeah, them
yeah, that's
cookies.
nice.
Oh, those look
That looks
good.
Beautiful.
Oh shit!
Those look delicious. Thank you, Meredith.
Meredith is the
Yeah, it's your
MVP.
bomb.
Yes.
Oh,
Meredith is the
Wow.
MVP.
Yeah, it sure is.
Meredith is
One of
the
the
MVP.
lights, but
Yeah, she had them all set
Somebody's
up on the
echoing.
street, those
Somebody's
bags.
hurt.
oh, did
Really
she?
cool,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Not to look at that.
Okay. Oh. Are we not streaming anymore? All right. Anyway, I don't know how that
Yeah,
worked.
we're
or
not good.
whatever,
We're not
but
good with that stuff.
yeah, I have like one tiny laptop screen and a little tiny phone. So, yeah, when we get our shit together, maybe we can. Yeah, but if Jess does contact me later, I'll see what she wants to do. We'll see.
Yeah. So if there's still another 12 hours left. Less than 12 hours now. So head on over to Tom's channel and give them a look and give them a like. It's great that they're out there doing what they're doing, and I give them.
Say hi to Erica.
Hi, dog.
Say hi to Erica. Look, say hi, Erica. Hi, Auntie Erica.
Yeah. Yeah, give them a look up.
Yeah.
Check it out. Show some support. Show some love for them people, and they're all doing a great thing. And
Yeah, it's cold out there.
It is.
It's cold
And
out there.
again, tomorrow night at 6:30, we'll be replaying the vigil from last year. So if you didn't see it, tomorrow night will be the opportunity to check it out again. I think it was very well received.
Yeah.
It came out good. It was actually better than I anticipated.
Yeah. The Reeds watched it too, and we did it last year.
Yeah.
And they loved it.
Yeah. So
Dana did a good job.
yeah, I think it came out really
Yeah.
well. So
And if you miss it tomorrow, it's on our YouTube
Yeah,
channel anyway.
exactly.
You can look it up.
but yeah, we just want
It's
to
really
note the day and play it on the actual day. So,
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all. What do you got? You got good?
No, I think I'm good.
Oh, right.
Yeah, catch the replay. I know people join late.
Yeah. There's just
Yeah,
busy stuff
our
going
replay
on.
crew is quite large. So
Yep.
yeah, I think that's about it. So Thursday, I'll be. You're going right Thursday?
The Whitey's thing.
Whitey's
Yeah,
thing
Whitey's
at
court date.
Stoughton
Yep.
District Court 10.
I believe it's at 10. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think it's at 10. So we'll probably get there like 9.
Yeah, we'll be there
You
like
know?
9
And
with our signs.
Yep. Free Whitey.
Free Whitey.
And then the next week is Peter Murphy. So
Yep, next Thursday.
yeah. And then Karen on Friday this week.
Yep. So
all kinds of
all
stuff
kinds of
gearing
shit.
up.
Yep.
Those
It's
are-
all still happening.
We need like an Indian, what's it called? Indian summer. They can't have that now. Huh? That's fall. Never mind. I just want warm weather. This is bullshit.
Freaking cool
I
outside.
don't like this. It's very 25 degrees out.
I know.
So
All right. Well, again, thanks for being here. You didn't have to be, and you were, so we appreciate it. We love you guys so much. And we'll see some of you guys on Thursday. Hopefully.
absolutely. Be good.
Good
Be
night.
well. Stay warm.
Please hold. Good night again.